Good day everyone, my name is Clarence Agno. So for today's educational video, I will gonna share to you how technology is beneficial to teaching. Without further ado, let's start. So the technology is greatly used to support both teaching and learning. Technology infuses classrooms with digital learning tools which helps provide students with easy to access information, accelerated learning, and fun opportunities to practice what they learn. So why should we use technology? There are various reasons why should we use technology in teaching. When we use technology in teaching, it increases the interactivity in the discussion, which is the very important aspect in learning that would also depend on delivering the content or revising. It will be more pleasing to the student to listen if we choose wisely our strategy on how we present the lesson. Technology helps us provide learning resources to help students learning at their own pace to deeply understand the lesson, which can help create collaboration and communication on the student in learning environment. Through technology, they can learn anywhere and anytime, which can help students achieve the sense of cohort to work through and achieve the same academic degree together. We can use variety of teaching and learning preferences in dealing multiple intelligences to cater the style in learning that can help us create a creative, formative, and summative assessment in measuring their learnings. How does technology help? It allows students more control of their own learning. Next, it allows lecturers to guide more, teach less. Allows students to build up knowledge and become part of the teaching process. Can provide some really engaging learning experiences. Teachers can provide scaffolding and safety nets. At risk, students can be identified more quickly, and lastly, collaborating can be very well supported. Integrating internet-based technology for teaching or learning. Reasons for using technology in education. First, it provides opportunities for more learner-centered instruction. Second, aside from that, it also permits instruction to be contextualized. Third, it allows students to explore, make mistakes, and learn from their errors. Number 4, which leads to more active and interactive modes of instruction and results naturally in greater collaboration, cooperation, and small group work, which helps develop the students' independency and collaboration to enhance their performance in learning. Best practices in higher education. Good practice encourages contacts between students and faculty. Through technology, we can easily communicate with someone. Interaction between the students and faculty is extremely important. Educational systems have a structure that requires both parties to cooperate in a learning environment. The faculty must be able to understand a student's situation in order to establish a connection, since methods of learning varies from students to student. Good practice develops reciprocity and cooperation among students. They can spend time learning with their peers or understanding the lesson, which results a good learning like good work. Sharing one's own ideas and responding to others' reactions sharpens thinking and deepens understanding. Good practice uses active learning techniques. Active learning promotes recall and deeper understanding of material as students are engaging with the content rather than simply listening. It helps to maintain student concentration and deepens learning towards the higher level skills like critical thinking. Good practice gives prompt feedback. Giving feedback on students' learning performance It helps a learner deepen their understanding. Feedback serves to reinforce knowledge by correcting mistakes, affirming competence, or debunking misconceptions on the topic. What is technological teaching? We have different perspectives in understanding technological teaching. For some people, it might mean using PowerPoint or student classroom response systems in lectures. Others may think of podcasting lectures, and still others may think of specific disciplinary applications, such as designing web-based, interactive learning modules, and simulating to teach skills and concepts. Why do we need technology? Technology is the fundamental structural changes that can be integral to achieving significant improvements in productivity. Especially, it supports both teaching and learning. Through technology, it helps enhance the student learning experience and helps teacher in integrating fun and meaningful content delivery. Technology infuses classrooms with digital learning tools such as computers and handheld devices, expands course offerings, experiences, and learning materials. Digital learning tools can provide students with the opportunity to take charge of their learning, encourage deep thinking, and promote collaboration. Blended learning. Blended learning opportunities incorporate both face-to-face and online learning opportunities, which online learning takes place and the way it is integrated into the curriculum can vary across schools. Strategy of blending. The strategy of blending online learning with the school-based instruction is often utilized and accommodates students' diverse learning styles and to enable them to work before or after school in ways that are not possible with full-time conventional classroom instruction. Synchronous or asynchronous learning. Synchronous refers to a learning event in which a group of students are engaging in learning at the same time. While for live, asynchronous means that although you will be learning from a distance, you will virtually attend a class session each week at the same time as your instructor and classmate. On the other hand, asynchronous learning offers learners the flexibility to study in a self-paced manner, which means it allows you to learn on your own schedule within a certain time frame. You can access and complete lectures, reading, homework, and other learning materials at any time during a 1 or 2 week period. Instructional technology. It refers to the theory and practice of design, development, utilization, management, and evaluation of the process and resources for learning. It is used to improve educational and training systems in organizational settings, school systems, and universities through the application of research and best practices from instructional technology. We believe that instructional technology is much more than hardware and computer software development. Technology influences teaching. Technology is rapidly changing the way students learn and how instructors teach. It enhances teaching and learning practices in the classroom. Technology can help teachers facilitate an easier, more productive learning experience. Technology facilitates only learning is seen as essentially a social process requiring communication among learner, teacher, and others. This social process cannot effectively be replaced by technology, although technology may facilitate it, but technology is just enhancing the teaching and learning process in education. Learner-centered teaching. Number 1. It includes the learner in decisions about curriculum, instruction, and assessment. Number 2. Acknowledges, respects, and accommodates differences in background, abilities, styles, and experiences. Number 3. treats learners as co-creators in the teaching and learning process. It is an approach to teaching that focuses on the learners and their development rather than on the transmission of content. It addresses the balance of power in teaching and learning, moves toward learners actively constructing their own knowledge, and puts the responsibility for learning on the learners. We have the PowerPoint. Microsoft PowerPoint is a powerful slideshow presentation program. It is an effective tool to present material in the classroom and encourage students' learning. You can use PowerPoint to project visuals that would otherwise be difficult to bring to class. So how does PowerPoint help? Number 1, PowerPoint helps simplify difficult material that will be used in a specific lesson, especially in science subject. Number 2, it is used as a supplement, not the entire presentation. It is only used to convey information rich in multimedia and to give the teachers and students guide in the discussion. And lastly, it focuses learning, not technology. It is only used to enhance the content delivery of the lesson, which have an objective to help students focus on learning. Important PowerPoint tips, basic rules of usage. Humans see graphics first then text. Keep information in a logical flow. 6 points or less per slide or page. Use large type consistently, minimum 24 points. Employ other media or board or overhead if possible. Technology integration. Why integrate? Technology allows teachers to customize learning and create varying levels of scaffolded support rather than to merely deliver a one-size-fits-all approach to instruction. So how does students learn? Through technology, they can use different appropriate strategy to use in teaching to help students learn in a fun and meaningful way. So how can teachers help students learn better? Through utilizing proper strategy to use in integrating technology in teaching to convey students' attention on focusing the lesson. Integrating internet-based technology into teaching or learning. These are the internet-based technologies that are used both in teaching and learning. So first is the internet, the email, the listservs or discussion boards, video conferencing, whiteboards, personal digital assistants or PDA. Infusing technology in classrooms. So how is technology used as tool to enhance education? First is communicate. Technology is used to enhance communication between teachers and students. Second, collaborate. It develops students' collaboration in learning to deeply understand the lesson. Third, content engagement. It is used to enhance the teacher's content presentation to create an active learning environment. And lastly, organization or management. It helps organize the presentation activities and manage the time very well. Technology integration. The goal of technology integration is to use technology seamlessly in the classroom so that the technology itself is invisible in support of learning a standards-based curriculum. Employing technology provides a variety of new ways to learn and in the process fosters independent thinking, problem solving, and collaborative learning. Implement, integrate, infuse. So first, seamless technology. Second, participate in technology-based instruction. Third is storyboard of lesson plan. Fourth is scaffolding templates. Fifth, how-to step by step. Sixth, infuse resources or funding, software, equipment, people, training, supplies, and students. And lastly, allow flexibility and role shifts. So these are the top 10 integration tips. Integrating internet-based technology into teaching or learning. These are the adult education teacher success indicators. First, increase number of teachers incorporating use of education technology as a regular part of their instructional techniques. Second, increase satisfaction level of teachers with the level of support for using educational technology. And lastly, increase opportunities for all adult learners to gain experience with computer technologies and develop technological skills.